The Sympathizer is a novel by Viet Nguyen, published in 2015. The novel tells the story of a communist sympathizer and spy in the South Vietnamese army who escapes to the United States after the fall of Saigon. Through the experiences of the unnamed narrator, Nguyen explores themes such as identity, politics, and power. The novel's portrayal of the Vietnam War is both insightful and subversive, challenging conventional narratives and exposing the complexities of the conflict. One of the novel's strengths is its characterization, with Nguyen creating a rich and diverse cast of characters who are both complex and memorable. The narrator struggles with his own identity as a Vietnamese refugee in America, as well as his conflicted loyalties and relationships with other characters, make for compelling reading. Another significant aspect of the novel is its use of language and storytelling. Nguyen's prose is rich and evocative, with the narrator's voice providing a sharp and often humorous commentary on the events of the novel.
The Underground Railroad is a novel by Colson Whitehead, published in 2016. The novel tells the story of Cora, a young slave on a Georgia plantation who escapes to freedom via the Underground Railroad, a network of secret routes and safe houses used by slaves to escape to the north. Through Cora's experiences, Whitehead explores themes such as racism, identity, and the power of resistance. The novel's portrayal of slavery is both harrowing and insightful, with Whitehead's prose capturing the brutality and dehumanization of the system. One of the novel's strengths is its characterization, with Whitehead creating a rich and diverse cast of characters who are both complex and memorable. Cora's struggles with her own identity as a slave and her relationships with other characters, both black and white, make for compelling reading. Another significant aspect of the novel is its use of language and imagery.
Less is a novel by Andrew Sean Greer, published in 2017. The novel tells the story of Arthur Less, a middle-aged writer who embarks on a round-the-world journey to avoid attending the wedding of his ex-boyfriend. Through Arthur's travels, Greer explores themes such as love, aging, and the search for meaning. The novel's portrayal of Arthur's midlife crisis is both humorous and poignant, with Greer's prose capturing the sense of ennui and uncertainty that often accompanies this stage of life. One of the novel's strengths is its characterization, with Greer creating a rich and complex portrait of Arthur Less. Arthur's struggles with his own identity as a writer, as well as his relationships with other characters, make for compelling reading. Another significant aspect of the novel is its use of language and humor. Greer's prose is witty and self-deprecating, with Arthur's voice providing a sharp and often hilarious commentary on the events of the novel.
The Overstory is a novel by Richard Powers, published in 2018. The novel tells the story of 9 disparate individuals whose lives become entwined as they all become passionate about trees and environmental activism. Through the experiences of these characters, Powers explores themes such as ecology, spirituality, and the interconnectedness of all living things. The novel's portrayal of the natural world is both stunning and profound, with Powers' prose capturing the awe and wonder of the forests and trees that feature prominently in the novel. One of the novel's strengths is its characterization, with Powers creating a rich and diverse cast of characters who are both complex and memorable. The characters' relationships with each other and with the natural world make for compelling reading. Another significant aspect of the novel is its use of language and structure. Powers' prose is lyrical and poetic, with the novel's structure echoing the interconnectedness of its characters and themes.
The Nickel Boys is a novel by Colson Whitehead, published in 2019. The novel tells the story of Elwood Curtis, a young black boy who was sent to the Nickel Academy, a reform school in Florida, in the early 1960s. Through Elwood's experiences at the school, Whitehead explores themes such as racism, injustice, and the impact of systemic oppression on individuals. The novel's portrayal of the brutal and dehumanizing conditions at the Nickel Academy is both harrowing and insightful, with Whitehead's prose capturing the horror of the violence and abuse that takes place there. One of the novel's strengths is its characterization, with Whitehead creating a vivid and memorable cast of characters. Elwood struggles with his own identity as a black man, and his relationships with other characters, both black and white, make for compelling reading. Whitehead's descriptions of the physical and emotional landscapes of the novel are vivid and powerful, creating a sense of both despair and hope.
The Night Watchman is a novel by Louise Erdrich, published in 2020. The novel tells the story of Thomas Washushk, a night watchman and Chippewa council member who fights against the government's efforts to displace his tribe in the 1950s. Through Thomas's experiences and those of the other characters, Erdrich explores themes such as colonialism, identity, and the power of community. The novel's portrayal of the impact of government policies on indigenous peoples is both insightful and poignant, with Erdrich's prose capturing the horror and injustice of these policies. One of the novel's strengths is its characterization, with Erdrich creating a rich and diverse cast of characters who are both complex and memorable. The characters' relationships with each other and with their heritage make for compelling reading. Another significant aspect of the novel is its use of language and structure. Erdrich's prose is lyrical and evocative, with the novel's structure echoing the interconnectedness of its characters and themes.
The Netanyahus is a novel by Joshua Cohen, published in 2021. The novel tells the story of Benzion Netanyahu, an academic and Zionist activist, and his family in the 1950s. Through Benzion's experiences and those of his family members, Cohen explores themes such as family dynamics, political ideology, and the complexities of Jewish identity. The novel's portrayal of the challenges faced by the Netanyahus as they navigate their individual and collective aspirations is both insightful and provocative, with Cohen's prose capturing the nuances and tensions of their lives. One of the novel's strengths is its characterization, with Cohen creating a vivid and memorable cast of characters. The family members' relationships with each other and with their cultural and political heritage make for compelling reading. Another significant aspect of the novel is its use of language and structure. Cohen's prose is dense and elusive, with the novel's structure mirroring the intricacies of its themes and characters.
Demon Copperhead is a nickname for the narrator, Damon. The novel borrows its narrative structure from the Charles Dickens novel David Copperfield. Demon Copperhead is set in the mountains of southern Appalachia. It's the story of a boy born to a teenaged single mother in a single-wide trailer, with no assets beyond his dead father's good looks and copper-colored hair, a caustic wit, and a fierce talent for survival. In a plot that never pauses for breath, relayed in his own unsparing voice, he braves the modern perils of foster care, child labor, derelict schools, athletic success, addition, disastrous loves, and crushing losses. Barbara Kingsolver is an American novelist, essayist, and poet. She was raised in rural Kentucky and lived briefly in the Congo in her early childhood. Kingsolver earned degrees in biology at DePauw University and the University of Arizona and worked as a freelance writer. Demon Copperhead is published in 2022 by HarperCollins Publishers and is a New York Times bestseller and a selection for Opera's book club.
Trust is a novel by Hernan Diaz, published in 2021. The novel follows the journey of a teenage boy named Raphael as he travels from Mexico to the United States in search of his father. Through Raphael's experiences and those of the other characters he meets along the way, Diaz explores themes such as identity, family, and the American dream. The novel's portrayal of the challenges faced by immigrants as they navigate the border and try to make a new life for themselves is both poignant and insightful, with Diaz's prose capturing the complexities and nuances of their lives. One of the novel's strengths is its characterization, with Diaz creating a rich and diverse cast of characters who are both complex and memorable. The characters' relationships with each other and with their heritage make for compelling reading. Another significant aspect of the novel is its use of language and structure. Diaz's prose is vivid and poetic, with the novel's structure mirroring the intricacies of its themes and characters. Trust is a powerful and timely novel that offers a nuanced and compassionate exploration of the immigrant experience. Diaz's skillful storytelling and vivid imagery make for a rich and rewarding reading experience.